Okay, let's go.
Doctors and psychologists agree on a strict biological reality. Chronic worrying actively damages your body and shortens your lifespan. When you dwell in sadness, you are exposing your system to continuous physiological stress. Author Norman Vincent Peale argued that unhappiness is usually the byproduct of thinking sad thoughts. In his view, it is a habit we fall into, rather than an unavoidable fate. Open the Notes app on your phone. Right now, we are going to build a concrete 4-step positivity protocol designed to help you actively counter these negative thought patterns. Retraining your brain's default state works as a mechanical process. It requires the intentional replacement of negative loops with specific calculated actions performed throughout the day. Step 1 is your short circuit list. In your phone, write down 3 physical actions you can take the moment you start feeling angry, guilty, or overwhelmed. This list might include putting on upbeat music, completing a small productive task, or going to the gym. At first, performing these actions will feel unnatural. Because you are forcing a change in behavior, your mind may resist the shift. You must maintain these actions manually until your cognitive state begins to align with your physical activity. Step 2 is the mental separation. Look at your calendar for today and physically block out 15 to 20 minutes. This is a requirement to separate your mind from the immediate pressures and anxieties of your schedule. During this blocked time, close your eyes and focus entirely on the mechanics of a specific, peaceful environment. Visualize sensory details, hearing birds chirping, smelling the air, or feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. As your mental focus shifts to these quiet sensory details, the immediate stress of your environment recedes. This transition allows your nervous system to reset and move toward a state of calm. Utilizing physical disruption when a negative loop starts and scheduling these mental resets daily helps prevent anxiety from compounding into a chronic state. Even with a clear mind, you will still face problems. To handle them effectively, we use the framework of the circle of concern versus the circle of influence. This large outer ring is your circle of concern. It contains all the external anxieties and stressors that you cannot control or affect, no matter how much mental energy you spend on them. The center represents your circle of influence. This localized core contains only the actionable variables within your direct power. This leads to step 3, drafting a 3-part hope plan. Under your short circuit list, identify 1 financial goal, 1 health-related goal, and 1 professional goal that you can actively work toward. By directing your mental energy toward these 3 specific targets, you move away from vague worries and toward measurable progress. Focusing exclusively on the variables within your direct control provides a sense of agency, helping to reduce the paralysis caused by external fears. Step 4 is your inspiration tracker. When you hit an obstacle, open your notes and write down only the objective facts about the situation. Stripping away the emotion allows you to see the problem clearly. Once the facts are recorded, detach from the problem. Go for a walk or listen to music, allowing your subconscious to process the information while your active mind is at rest. A common mistake is trying to force an answer through sheer effort. Setting rigid, artificial deadlines for a solution often creates tension that prevents genuine insight from occurring. Solutions often reveal themselves when a mind is relaxed. When an inspired thought arises, use your phone to capture it immediately in your inspiration tracker for later analysis. Effective problem-solving relies on periods of deliberate mental disengagement, rather than continuous, high-pressure grinding. You now have a 4-step system on your phone: your short-circuit actions, your daily separation block, your 3-part hope plan, and your inspiration tracker. The ultimate test of this system is its application during true heartache, such as a personal loss or a major professional setback. In these moments, you must resist the urge to dwell. Return to your routines as soon as possible and deploy the protocol to manage your emotional response. Returning to your goals after a defeat requires significant effort at first. However, forcing those initial actions begins to turn the gears, making it progressively easier to maintain your routine as you move forward. Applying this protocol during a crisis shifts you from being a passive victim of circumstances to an active participant in your recovery.
It allows you to treat a setback as a lesson to be analyzed rather than a reason to surrender your progress.